Developing news out of Syria. This is amateur video. Rebels say shows Syrian forces firing rockets at targets in the capital of Damascus. A mortar also reportedly slammed into a suburban school, killing 29 students and a teacher. Syria's state-run news agency blamed the attack on rebels battling to topple the government of President Bashar Assad. Rebels have made gains in recent weeks. Now, this new violence comes amid growing concerns. President Assad is preparing to use chemical weapons against his own people. It prompted this stern warning from the president.
I want to make it absolutely clear to Assad and those under his command, the world is watching. The use of chemical weapons is and would be totally unacceptable. And if you make the tragic mistake of using these weapons, there will be consequences and you will be held accountable.
NBC News Pentagon correspondent Jim Miklashevsky joins us live. And Mick, NATO foreign leaders, including Secretary of State Clinton, are in Brussels today, and they've all expressed concerns of what we're hearing possibly out of Syria.
Tamron, and here's what triggered those concerns. First of all, the rebels are making some significant gains on Damascus itself, and there are fears within the Obama administration that President Assad may be on the verge of panicking because he looks like he's becoming desperate. And then over the past couple of days, intelligence sources reported that somebody in the regime had told the Chemical Weapons Corps to be prepared. And at the same time, there was a flurry of renewed activity at a number of the chemical weapons sites in and around the Damascus area, indicating to U.S. officials that it appeared at least that the Syrians were at least preparing to get ready to mix the precursor chemicals that would enable it to weaponize the artillery shells with deadly sarin nerve gas. However, I can tell you today, despite all these warning signs, Tamron, U.S. officials are reporting, number one, that there's still no sign that these precursor chemicals have been moved. Number two, there has been no sign that any of them have been weaponized, the artillery shells. And three, it looks like at least that people are just in the preparation stage just in case there should be an order to resort to chemical weapons. But so far, we're far from that, according to U.S. officials, Tamron.
And, Mick, what are U.S. officials saying about Iran's claim that it's captured a U.S. drone?
Well, first of all, the U.S. Navy has strongly denied that it has lost any of the drones that in question, the Scan Eagle drones. Now, Navy officials admit that they look at this Iranian video and say, well, that is a Scan Eagle. But quite frankly, Scan Eagle drones are very common there in the Persian Gulf. A number of Persian Gulf nations own them. And according to some intelligence, there's an indication that Iran may have either stolen or had purchased under the table a Scan Eagle drone from one of the Gulf state nations. But they are insisting this is not a U.S. Navy Scan Eagle drone, that Iranians did not, quote, capture one of their drones, and they're writing this off as just Iranian propaganda.
All right, Mick, thank you very much.